Now, when you say lemonade, you mean lemonade as in like, you know, sugar,
Lemons.
water with lemons,
Yes.
right? Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. What else would it be?
Well, like I know that there's some Americans.
What crazy things do you have in Australia?
Mate, I have gone to Peru before and ordered a lemonade, and I get like Sprite, and I'm like, mate. I was like, what the hell? Shaking my head.
Look. If there's one guy who knows what real lemonade is, this guy here, the Protoss player coming all the way from Mexico, where lemonade is made from lemons. This is Pacomike.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Blackburn ALE, we have the Peruvian Terran player, the CranKy Duckling himself. It is NeO.
So, mate, TVP with NeO specifically. Mm-hmm. We both saw the previous game, what the previous series of NeO, what he did versus Cristiano.
Yes,
a Protoss player, and for some reason it worked.
Yeah, like it worked, even though it shouldn't have. And I say shouldn't have because if you remember Game 2 versus Cristiano, it was a 2-base all-in. It was a 2-base all-in with tanks, Thors, Cyclones, Hellbats. Like it was like the kitchen. He just threw the kitchen sink at his Protoss opponent. But Cristiano scattered it. He scattered it with his hallucination, and he didn't respond. So that's what it comes down to. Like if NeO were to go for another 2-base all-in, depending on the type, like it's on Pacomike to figure out what's going on and throw down shield batteries. You know, because Cristiano only had one.
Well, at least NeO has opened with double gas and a quick factory, so maybe you're on the right track. What he's gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, regardless of what he does, it's probably gonna be mech, right? Right?
Yeah, probably. It's crazy to think that, you know, because look, mate, I love mech, but I'm never gonna do mech against a Protoss player.
Mm-hmm.
No, or only someone as crazy as a lawyer will do it.
Exactly, and that's exactly what NeO is here. He's bringing the law to the Protoss. And is it going to be enough? Because this is kind of scary. We have a proxy Stargate. What's important is that, as you saw, a probe got sniped here outside the main base. But here comes a second, because, mate, we're going to see some shield batteries.
Oh, God, proxy boy ray. But for some reason, NeO is containing this blindly. We have two bunkers on the main base, right where the boy rays usually hit.
Yeah.
So. Oh my God! No, he can't do one with bunkers. He's dead. He's dead.
He doesn't know. That's the thing. That's the problem. He hasn't scattered anything. He scattered the main base, and he saw that the natural was late, so he knew it was some kind of proxy. But he doesn't know that it's a void ray.
My God, the second bunker almost fell as well. Has NeO seen the shield batteries? He hasn't right now. No. He has not. He does not have any vision. He's about to be very surprised and very angry about it. And here comes the fish void ray.
First void ray is
about. Yeah. And NeO is like, oh
oh shit. He does get a nice lock on, and now he can start to respond. Immediately we have Macfield. He is supply blocked. He was supply blocked. He has to make sure he doesn't, because he's about to lose another depot. Oh God.
He does the depot, he loses the depot, and he's even more supply block than he was before. Mate, NeO needs to counter-tick very quickly, because behind this, Pacomike is already expanding.
Yeah.
And NeO still on one base with no second CC on site.
Yeah, I don't want to call it too early, but it may already be over. Like, this response is so late, the damage has already been done, and all that Pacomike wants to do right now is contain his opponent. NeO, he has to break out, not just break out, but also counterattack. Oh.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard for him. Another good lock on the void ray, but the shield battery save it. I like this by Pacomike. He only builds 2 shield batteries.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen plenty of other players just keep building shield batteries like there is not tomorrow, but Pacomike is confident on his abilities and on what and on knowing what he can do, and only two shield batteries. This is what allowed him to go for very quickly next behind this.
Exactly. He didn't overcommit.
Yeah.
He realized, hey, I don't need to keep going here. I can win this by transitioning. You know, I don't have to just like turn off my brain, as some Protosses love to do. Meanwhile, we do have the Void Rays diving in. Ooh, Magfield was a little bit exposed, but the first Phoenix does get picked off.
Yeah, Magfield Accelerator finishes, and okay, there we go. For a second there, I thought, oh, he doesn't have any range. I thought he had range.
Thankfully, it is within range. The Void Rays are diving in. They want to try and get a kill on the... Oh my god, they don't get the Viking! Mate.
Oh, he's gonna lose. Oh my god, so close. Almost loses a Void Ray.
Yeah, meanwhile, the Adepts are shading in. They're forcing NeO to respond. Workers are going down. The CC is late. He's still supply blocked again.
46 out of 47. The CC for NeO finally finishes, and look, a quick CC behind this because, mate, he needed it.
Yeah, he does, but you know what? Pacomike counters that with a Dark Shrine. Oh my god, Pacomike, he's just getting further ahead. NeO needs to make something happen here. Everything will change if NeO is able to somehow, I don't know, catch these Void Rays, maybe, and clean them up without losing too much. Then something like that is something that he needs. Oh god.
It's okay, like, breathe.
Maybe he can pull it off. We'll see, as finally he's expanding. He's taking a natural base. He has a decent army, but it's not where he needs to be because Pacomike is outside the main base, not outside the natural.
Yeah, but behind this, Pacomike taking out his base. He does not want to fall behind this.
Oh yeah, and he is not falling behind. Meanwhile, interesting choice by NeO. He's actually going... I've seen him do this a couple of times. He's going Widowmine Cyclone.
Interesting. I do wonder how good it rates versus a Protoss army. I mean, I can see it working if the Widowmine hits correctly. Because as we would know, a couple of good Widowmine shots and suddenly the entire enemy army disappears, or worse, your entire army disappears. So...
Yeah, it's an odd composition. I've seen him doing it. I think it was against Zions. I've seen him pull this off. With mixed success. There's pros and cons. As you said, a lot of it does rely on the Widowmines and whether or not they actually connect. Because if they don't, then that's just dead supply.
Did you know, Light, what my favorite Terran unit is?
Is it the Widowmine?
It is a Widowmine. I love Widowmine. when I first played with them in Heart of the Swarm, I was in love.
Oh god.
No, one of my favorite compositions back when the Heart of the Swarm era was Thor Widowmine.
Yeah. I mean, Widowmines are pretty good. They're pretty good. Against Protoss, I mean, they can do well against Zealots. And to be fair, we got a lot of Zealots here for Pacomike.
Yeah, a couple of... Okay, there we go. He's gonna bait the Widowmine shots with these Stalkers, and Blake is almost done.
Exactly, and he's forcing the army to respond here from NeO, and he does. Widowmine shots are gonna go off on the Zealots.
All the Zealots die immediately, mate. There is nothing here, and now Pacomike is forced to go back, mate. Pacomike lost the Observer to the scan. So there was no way to see the Widowmines. And oh, mate, nice Widowmine shots, I gotta say. Nice Widowmine shot on the Zealots.
Yeah, like they're honestly not dealing too much friendly fire at all, and just like that, NeO, he defends on 2 bases. Very well.
Yeah, he lost 3 workers, I gotta say. Only 3 workers, I'm impressed.
Exactly.
It almost made me want to go on ladder and try it myself.
And then you realize that it's mech against Protoss, and it's like, ugh.
Yes, then I realized I'm like, no.
Oh god.
I'm not a lawyer.
Oh god. So now it's on NeO. He needs to expand, and he also needs to start, like, again, making a presence on the map, especially with this kind of army, with Cyclones and Widowmines. Like, I don't know if defending is the best move. Like, he's letting Pacomike get away with so much expansions.
Yes, this is one of the weakness of going for this kind of composition is that you don't put the pressure early on your opponent, and when you play against a Protoss or a set player, you don't wanna like leave them alone for too long, because otherwise they can just overtake you very easily with the kind of units they have.
Yeah.
If NeO went with Hellions instead of maybe the Widow Mines or the Cyclones, he may be able to harass across the map, but with what he has, it's very hard.
Exactly. And I'm really concerned because...
And we see it with Pacomike, because mate, he's harassing for he's harassing everywhere. He's taking the gold base for free, basically.
Oh no, and there's no response here from NeO because we do have a warp in of Zealots into the main base. The run by of Zealots did nothing, as we saw, very nicely defended, but the War Prism is still here in the main base, and ooh, the Armory!
Yeah, the Armory goes down, no more upgrades, no more what's the word I'm looking for? Invisible Widow Mines.
Yeah, exactly. Detection is not required to deal with these Widow Mines anymore. The Zealot will finally get cleaned up, and there we go. Double Armory thrown down. Finally, NeO is moving out across the map. But losing that Armory, it is a pretty big deal when he has so many Widow Mines.
Yeah, definitely. He needs the time to do something with this Armory, and we'll see if he can do it, because, mate, the armies are about to clash.
Oh god, that they are, and who's gonna hit first? We do have a couple of disruptors that are a little bit exposed. We do have a lock on, but in we go. We have another blink, massive blink. The Widow Mines are burrowing. Oh god, but they need to split. They need to split against the Purification Novas. Oh. And this is what I'm concerned about. Both Novas do go off, and now it is time for NeO to counterattack and maybe try and catch those disruptors.
He's trying.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's locked onto the Archons, not the disruptors. It looks like he does get locked on one, but it doesn't go off.
Oh my god, those Widow Mines are very brave.
Ooh.
Oh, he gets one Thruster with the Widow Mine.
Yeah.
A win is a win, I guess, but still, NeO lost a couple of workers over there. And he didn't really kill anything in the army of Pacomike, so Pacomike army is gonna just get bigger and bigger. And even though NeO is playing mech, there is one moment where the Protoss ball is just become too big to deal with, even if you are playing something like mech.
Exactly. Like, the fact that these disruptors have been revealed, this should tell NeO to transition into Liberators. Like, he needs a better response to these disruptors. Maybe tanks are going to be enough, maybe, but we can see Pacomike just outmaneuvering NeO. NeO's army is so slow, and Pacomike hits the third.
Oh no, supply block again.
Oh god, no. Just keeps getting supply block. Meanwhile, we have some nice lock-ons, so a couple of gateway units get shaved off, but NeO needs these depots up and running.
Oh god. There we go. The armies are gonna clash in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. They may. The disruptors are ready to get their Novas off. And they go off.
Nice siege on the tanks. That was a nice positioning that NeO managed to get with those tanks, and they even catch the Zealots that were going in to harass the base.
Oh, exactly. The Zealots all get cleaned up at the same time. There's a War Prism trying to sneak into the main base. There are missile turrets. Oh, and they do force him back. At the same time, the main army once again wants to hit the third.
A blink forward that is very bold from Pacomike.
Yeah,
mate, the tanks are very well positioned. I think NeO can defend.
Yeah,
and yeah, he does.
He defends. The disruptors are being left alone. Oh, for a moment there, they were left idle, but NeO he responded a little bit too late as well.
Mate, I cannot believe it. NeO is holding. NeO is not dying.
He's not. He has to be careful though, because this third base is exposed. Like, these tanks aren't in the best place right now. They're not really doing too much here unless Pacomike just happens to head on over in that direction. Like, there's so much supply here for NeO that's just not a part of the fight. And here we go once again. The Purification Novas actually missed completely, so maybe NeO can take a win here, can take a fight, but at the same time, Zealots and DTs get morphed into the 4th base.
Yeah, this is a huge move by Pacomike. He finally managed to break into one of the bases of NeO. And there's no detection. No Ravens here. For these Dark Templars, finally they got dealt with. But the army that was harassing the 3rd base is still here. And there's only tanks. He just blinks forwards and he's gonna take them down.
Yeah, exactly. A massive, expensive loss for NeO. He loses so many of his tanks.
Oh,
Disruptor shots, they go off. They get so many SCVs as well. NeO, he's fighting so well. Finally, he unsieges his tanks. Finally, the full force of his army is coming across the map.
Pacomike did a lot of damage, but he lost all of his army. He needs to be very careful that he suddenly does not become like dead because he doesn't have any more supply to fight NeO with. But we see that Pacomike is transitioning into the final form of his army.
Yeah. There is no answer to the carriers. NeO, he has just a massive ground-focused army, and it's not going to be enough here. He has to end the game now or never. And pushing into disruptors is always so difficult. And there's still a bunch of supply. Finally, there we go. God damn it, NeO. And yo, he's honestly in a pretty good place. These disruptors, I'm not really too sure what the plan is. They're so exposed.
Oh my god. NeO saw them.
Oh god, oh god,
oh my god. Oh my god, that was a really nice shot. He killed a lot of Cyclones with only one shot, but you need to be careful. There's only 3 here, and he recalls them.
Yeah, the majority of the Cyclones of the Disruptors get recalled. There's a massive Zealot run by. The bases of NeOs are falling left and right. And the problem is that even if this is going to get cleaned up, Pacomike, he has already transitioned. There is no answer to the carriers, as you were saying. They are coming out left and right. More Disruptors come out, all these tanks are getting picked up, and GG gets called.
GG, mate. Pacomike takes the game number 1 in this series, and what a crazy series, I gotta say.
GG. It was crazy. It was also very messy. It was a very messy series from NeO there. Wow. But there's definitely moments.
Light, NeO is your player. Do you know when he started practicing this style versus Protoss?
A couple of months ago. He actually I don't know if I want to say practice. I see Starduck in the chat. He's done that against Starduck before as well. Yeah. We don't mind Cyclone, mate.
Well, it was an interesting style to say the least. Unfortunately, it didn't work quite as well for game number 1. Let's see if it works again in game number 2.
Yeah, I want to.
It's gonna be Beckett Industries.
Oh boy, oh boy. I want to
the least play map in all the map pool.
It's very true. It's very true, and we're about to say goodbye to it as well. It's not sticking around. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. But what I will say is that there were definitely moments there when NeO could have won, honestly, that previous game. Like, he had a lot of opportunities. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to capitalize on them. Maybe he can pull it off on Beckett. Maybe.
That's a big maybe.
Maybe.
But yeah, welcome everyone to Beckett Industries, my favorite map in the current map pool. I'm gonna miss it. Spawning here in this beautiful map, the Terran player, the Mech-King Terran player. For the CranKy Ducklings, it is NeO.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Beckett Industries ALE, we have the Mexican Protoss player. He is blue, representing Infernales Esports. It is Pacomike. Wants his revenge, mate.
Yeah, he wants it. He wants it. The question is he gonna get it?
Oh god. I don't know if you saw, but last week we had a BTL match, and you know the CranKy Ducklings, they beat Infernales pretty convincingly.
Oh, Wait, pretty convincingly, as in like 3-0?
3-1. 3-1.
Oh, who lost? Who lost his match?
Ryu lost versus Eggs. Oh, it was a rough.
Funara Ryu for not getting the perfect trio versus Infernales.
Yeah, it was a rough game against Eggs that he had. A rough ZVZ, I should say, because I do think that Eggs is probably the Infernales' star player.
Wait. Remind me again, who is the team in the team league that has Jam?
Unidos por el Vicio.
Oh, Unidos por el Vicio. I thought, for a second I thought it was Infernales. So yeah, all good. I was for a second I was like, wait, Jam lost?
Yeah, we had a really good showing. Oreo took down Pure Legacy, which was, mate, it was so hype. Starduck took down Pacomike, so Starduck showing off his PvP skills there.
I mean, we would know that Pacomike PvP is like not the best.
So. No, it's his worst matchup, mate. It's his 100%. It's his worst matchup. And we had Eric take down Eon. Eric took down Eon. So yeah.
Not bad.
And of course, Infernales fought back with eggs. But I was very happy because honestly, Infernales is one of the stronger teams in BTL. So I was a little bit concerned. You know, they have some of the best Latin American players, but yeah, we were able to come out on top. And NeO actually casted. He casted with me in English.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, he's a player. He's a lawyer. Now he's a caster.
What isn't he, mate? What isn't he?
No wonder Cristiano says that NeO steals all the women.
Yo, he's got lawyer money and caster money? My god.
What caster money?
True. Oh god. But yeah, here Pacomike, he's fighting back hard. And we'll see if NeO is able to adjust here. I'm a little bit surprised, even though we're on Beckett. Nothing crazy going on. But Pacomike wants to be the aggressor, going for a much earlier Robo.
Yeah, Robo Bay here for Pacomike. NeO trying to get into the base, but there's two stalkers, there's one adept, and the shield battery just finishing up. So I don't think he will be able to enter this base. But yeah, NeO is playing very similarly to what he played in game number 1, with one big difference. His CC is significantly faster.
True. And I'm really curious to see when he stops making Widow Mines, because this is going to be a very strong 2-base all-in from Pacomike. He is going for nothing but charge lots. War Prism is already on the way. This is going to hit hard and fast. And even though we have a Widow Mine drop on the way, I'm really worried for NeO. I'm really concerned.
Yeah, 6 gate with Zealots on 2 bases. This is going to be rough. And more because, mate, NeO. I did not check. Is NeO going mech or is it going bio? We don't know yet. But if he's going mech, mate, that's gonna take an eternity to build up, and Pacomike is not gonna give you the chance if he's really gonna go for the Zealots attack.
Exactly. The one good thing for NeO is that this drop will scout this push. But I just don't know if it's going to be fast enough, because he took the long way around. He went all the way around the edge of the map before going across the map. He wanted to be safe and secure, and he may die because of it. Finally, he's going to be able to get in, and he's going to deal a lot of damage, sure, but the Zealots may just kill him anyway.
First Widow Mine only kills one worker. Nice. The Reapers are inside the base of Pacomike. Pacomike is not reacting.
Oh god, and I don't know if NeO really paid attention to. I mean, he sees the charge now, but the Zealots, they already get into the main base. Oh no.
Yeah, there was nothing here to spot this War Prism, and 8 Zealots inside the main base of NeO. Definitely not something that you want any time of the day.
Oh god.
SCVs are being pulled and they're dying in droves.
Exactly, 15 SCVs go down. The auto turret from the Raven does survive, does kind of keep things in line, but here come the rest of the gateway units into the main base. The War Prism is still alive, and it will finish the warp in.
Yeah, 6 more Zealots hitting the base. There is no medivacs, there is no steam, there is nothing here that NeO can do, and this is gonna be it, mate.
Yeah.
I think Pacomike is just gonna brute force his way in, and this is gonna be it. The last of the tanks fall.
Exactly. All the tanks go down. GG gets called, and Pacomike takes the series to 0. GG. Oh, God. Unfortunately, it took a long time for NeO to realize what was happening, and by the time he saw it, it was too late. And Pacomike, very well executed with that build. Look at the time supply capped. He was supply capped for 2 seconds, mate. That's insane.
It's almost as if he's practice mate.
Exactly. Very well executed, and yeah, he takes a series and he moves on to the grand finals.